Do you have a good sense of balance and a steady hand? Do you enjoy making things using tools and machines? Can you work in high places? And do you like seeing the results of your work? If this is you, raise a glass, because a career window of opportunity is opening for you as a glazier. Glaziers, also known as glassmakers, specialize in cutting and installing glass and aluminum systems in a variety of settings, including commercial, residential, and automotive. To get a clearer look at this specialized career, we met with a glazier working in Alberta.
Hi, my name is Regan, and I'm a glazer. Being a glazer, you're going to cut and install glass, whether it be mirror or 6mm sash windows into residential, and then commercial, you're going to cut aluminum and build it into frames and then install that into a commercial building. One thing I love about glazing, and it's very satisfying for me, is cutting glass. You know, you get your mirror that someone needs a certain size, you get to run your cutter across it, and then you get to crack that glass, and it's a nice, perfect straight line. That's really satisfying. We do a wide range of glass sizes. We can do them right down from 10-inch little pieces all the way up to 100-inch. Once you get to those bigger pieces, you're definitely looking at some wind load charts to make sure that the glass can handle the wind loads that might come across Alberta. What we do here at the shop is we do commercial glazing. So we would fabricate aluminum frames, have an opening in a building, put the aluminum frame in, put some glass into that, seal it to the building. Typical day, I would go to my site superintendent and ask for the instructions on the day. He'd give me a list of materials, maybe some drawings and stuff to follow. I'd load my truck accordingly, and then once we get to site, we would get to work. A typical installation would be an aluminum frame. We'd put that in the opening, make sure it's level and square, and then start putting some glass in it, seal it up. We try to get it sealed by the end of the day so that way any weather overnight is not penetrating the building. One of the specialty tools that we use for the trade is a suction cup. Makes it a lot easier on the hands, and you can position it anywhere on a flat surface to lift the glass. Some of the equipment that we use also is the boom lifts and scissor lifts. We use those quite extensively to make sure we can reach the elevations that we work at. Workmanship is a very big aspect of this trade. The fact that you see everything that we do, it's obviously a pretty transparent trade, so when you do it, you want to do it right the first time. To be a glazer, you need to be very physically fit. There's a lot of lifting, especially from low to high locations. So when you're doing that, you want communication with the other person. You don't want the other person lifting too fast or too slow. Glazers may work in construction companies, glazing shops, architectural companies, furniture shops that require glass, and glass manufacturers. There's many opportunities to grow in the glazing industry, to go from shop foreman to site supervisor, project coordinator, or you could start your own company. Being a glazer, you definitely work in multiple environments, whether it might be outdoors, hot or cold, working off scaffolding, scissor lifts, boom lifts, and swing stages, all the way to indoors in a controlled environment. When you've got a frame that goes out as one unit, then the sealant has to be at a certain temperature. So you'll do that in the shop and then send it out to the guys that are working outside the shop. One thing I love about this trade is that you walk all over the city. It's not just in one place at one time. So you get to drive around and you say, hey, I did that, and show your kids what kind of impact you've had on the city changing glass.
To work with heavy glass, a glazier needs physical strength and stamina, and dealing with sharp edges means paying close attention to work safety. When it comes to measuring and seeing flaws in glass, good eyesight is also an asset. Do you see yourself having a future as a glazier? If so, learn more about this occupation, including training requirements and salary ranges, in the occupational profile on the ALICE website. While you're there, check out related occupations, including construction craft laborer. Explore the possibilities. Go to alice.alberta.ca.